Sheila and I are going to make these fabulous Christmas baubles today. There's fabric, that's the green and red we used, Christmas colours. And what you need for this is polystyrene. We have different shapes. We have an egg shape, that's the egg one, and the ball. We have some little pieces of fabric. This fabric is quite good because it's actually got good colour on both sides. I've cut them into 1-inch squares, and I've actually used a pinking scissors like these ones. They have a zigzag edge on them, and that's quite nice. But if you don't have a scissors like that, just ordinary ones will do perfectly fine. So about 1 inch. It doesn't have to be perfect. If they're not all the same, it doesn't matter. Usually I would cut a strip like that, and then just cut approximately 1 inch segments from that. Alright, we'll put that over there. The reason I'm using that kind of fabric is a lot of the fancy fabrics, if you like, are really nice on one side, but then you turn them over and they're very matte, and this would show on this. Yes. It wouldn't have the same effect as the other ones would. Alright, I'm also going to need a knitting needle. This is a size 8 knitting needle. If the needle is too thin, the fabric might break when you push it in. I'll show you how to do it now in a minute. And if it's too thick, it might leave too big a hole and the fabric might come out again. Alright, so I'll put them over there for a minute. Okay, we get a bit of that one too.
I'll take this one.
You take that one. Yeah, you need your knitting needle.
Knitting needle.
And then you get a piece of fabric. Alright, any either colour. You can make a pattern by using one colour first and just making a spiral or little circles or whatever you want to do. Put your knitting needle in the middle and just push in until about half of it has gone into the... So about half of it inside and half of it outside. And then put another one just beside it.
Okay.
Put that in the middle. You just keep going. I'm going to just do random pattern here.
That's fine. I'll see what mine turns out like. It might be just random as well. Let's see.
And just push in and pull out. If you really wanted these to stick, now they do stick very well, but say you were bringing them to craft fairs or something like that and they were moving a lot, you could glue a small area of your egg and then push it into the glue, and that would make them stick more. But I've never actually found the need.
They're fairly secure.
Yeah, they're quite secure. Quite secure. And if you have little gaps, you just keep going until the whole thing is finished. But then you'll turn it all around, and if you see little white bits, little gaps in it, you just fill them in.
Another little piece of material.
That's basically what you do. So if you want to keep going with yours, I'm going to show you what happens to get the hanging onto it. You see there's a pretty hanging on this one there. Alright, so this one is nearly finished. I've left a little bit at the very top, and I have a little piece of ribbon here, and I have some long pins, berry pins, little
they're really beady, fancy little ones.
They're nice. Little beady things on the top. So I'll just fold this over like that, place it on the top, and put one of these in diagonally down that way, and the other one diagonally that way, and that way it won't come out. So now you still can see some white, but it's easier to put the ribbon in first and then get some more pieces.
And just fill in your little bits of white.
Yeah, just any place you just see a bit of white, you just fill it in. And this, like, I can't see many people that wouldn't be able to do this. It's so easy.
It's a nice little thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. And it doesn't take forever either. You can see progress, which is quite nice. Yeah. 2 more, I think, and this one's done.
I'll just continue on with this one.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah. I think that's more or less done. So that's all there's to it.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, it is a pretty one. I don't know if I like the random pattern better than the stripy one. I think I nearly do. But that's all personal taste. So you should have a go at this. And maybe it's a nice thing to do with your grandchildren or your grandmother if you're a child watching.
Yeah.
So happy Christmas to you all. Bye for now.
Take care.